Hi everyone, welcome to Talks and Growth. My name is Menoosha. I'm a singer, I'm a coach, and I speak. I hope you're doing fine. Welcome to a new week, new day, new hour. And by the way, yes, I got some red lipstick. You know why? Because I wanted to match with my couch. Well, it's darker, but I fit more to the theme of what's going on here. I hope you had a great weekend. Today's video is very simple. It's about something that we all go through. That question that we ask ourselves in your project or while we do a project or right before we close a project. What if my dream is not reachable? That voice of doubt that makes you question everything you've been doing so far or you've thought so far. And that leads you to really, if you don't pay attention, give up. So I like to start with one thing. I'd like to start with a quote by a lady called, an amazing person called Ellen Sirleaf Johnson. She is the former president of Liberia, first female president of Africa. You have to be able to do that. So anything coming out of her mouth, you take a pen and paper and you note down, because you respect the path, you respect the career, you respect the experience. So here's what she said. I'm going to really repeat exactly what she said. She says the size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. This is a very popular quote, and I can tell you it has a lot of weight. I'll give you two reasons why. Your dream has to exceed your current capacity. So the first reason is this. Beyond imagining how happy you are going to be when you achieve that dream, how fulfilled and self-satisfied you're going to be, um, that projects us to the end of the project. But what happens in between is actually the most important, actually. The process of you achieving your dream, the strategy you put in place, all the things you go through, all the things you learn, that is your place of growth. What benefit would it be to any of us to get into any any dream project and at the end you're exactly the same person? I think that doesn't even make it a dream. Then it's not worth doing if you invest months, years of your life in something that will not make you grow. The challenges you go through, the opposition you will go through, the skill acquisition you will have to go through to be able to make the project, the dream grow. It's your gain. That is your main gain. So I repeat, you will grow in skill. You will grow in character. You will grow in shape. Some dreams will require you to hit the gym, okay? And be not necessarily leaner. I mean, we're not looking for just the physical aspect of health, but the holistic thing. You feel better, you will look better. So your the process of you achieving your dream is your place of growth. That is where the magic happens. That is the space of zero comfort zone. That is where the magic happens. So that is the first reason why your dream must exceed your current capacity. The second reason is this. Most big dreams will require several people aside of you to achieve. And the beauty in that is the fact that you, in your place of growth, you come to a stage where you will have to recognize that there are areas and fields that you have no business messing with and that you'll have to delegate to someone else. And exchanging with someone who is doing something better than you in a dream that is attached to your heart will force you to grow, will force you to learn. And that's the magic. Imagine, I think a dream that only requires yourself to achieve is is not big enough, is not bright enough. I said in previous videos that your dream, several people are attached to your dream, and the fact that people are attached to your dream makes it bigger, makes it attached to, makes it linked to the greater good. So that's the bigger picture of the greater good. So to sum it up, people have to be involved in your dream, because you will reach a place where your capacities will be limited and you will have to delegate. Place of growth, place of growth. So I like to take you to a personal episode where I could really experience the truth in these two things that I told you. In 2020, I did a crowdfunding project for an album called Airs About Hair. The way the idea came about was very interesting because I went through a hair shedding experience and felt bad, of course, as a woman. You know, a lot of your pride is in your hair, and that's how statements, feelings, and songs started coming to life. And I would imagine so many big things that in the beginning, like, imagine a big song with a big video and stuff like that. So imagining these things, I got scared. I thought, how am I going to do this? And that is where I started understanding this process. Then I got into the crowdfunding. That was quite scary. I mean, in the beginning, it was very exciting. Um, I I did all that I had to do with Kickstarter is the tool that I used for the project. I opened it, I started it, I made it public, and people started pledging. I put a certain amount of money as an objective to be reached. What happens? Everything goes on fine, and at some point, there was some stagnation going on 1 week before the closing date. And mind you, if you don't reach your target by the closing date, you lose everything. So for about 1 week, the amount was stagnating. There wasn't much happening in spite of my effort, in spite of my proactivity. I had to recognize that at some point my capacity is reached. I will have to rely on the goodwill or the help of others. And most of all, that's where my biggest lesson was. I really had to let go and let God, because no amount of additional posting was making me move forward. So that's it. Sometimes your dream has to be way bigger. No, most of the time, if not all the time, your dream has to be bigger than your current capacity in order for you to grow, in order for you to be a bigger person by the time your dream is achieved. Tell me about your experience right now. Where are you at? Where are you at? Are you pondering? Are you wondering if you're too old for your dream? Are you wondering if you're not experienced enough? Then you have the answer. The process of fulfillment of your dream is your place of growth. That's where you'll get more experience. Are you wondering if you don't have enough resources? In the place of growth, that is where you will get your resources. So, all I can say is do it. Just do it. Let me know, what is that project of yours. I say project because we must move to from the wording of dream to project. Put a plan in place, put milestones in place. You're the project manager of your life. So you absolutely have everything that it takes to take it forward. A closing word. Project managers are not experts at everything. No, 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 no. A project manager acquires a skill, first of all, to delegate. Second of all, to recognize who is good at what. And that's what makes their project successful. Let me know your thoughts. If you like this video, if it's helpful to you, and that's the most important. If it's helpful to you, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'd be very glad to hear from you and meet you again when I go live the next time. You have a great day. Bye bye.